Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year to each and every one of you, and thank you again for joining me on my journey here on YouTube. Today I'm going to be making for you all one of the most requested soup recipes, and that's for cow heel soup. This was made in Trinidad because, as you guys know, I do not cook beef in my home. So thank you again for joining me in 2020. Let's get started. So here I have the cow heel already cleaned and washed, and I'm going in with some salt. I'm actually seasoning this, which I would suggest you don't because it actually clogs up the pressure cooker when you do this. So I went in with salt, some scallions or sipes, some garlic, salt, pepper, bandania, onions, and pimento peppers. While I was making this, my dad was telling me, do not season the cow heel, and I did not listen. And I had a feeling that it was going to, but I so wanted to impregnate the cow heel with that flavor that I didn't listen. After you've mixed it in, you want to cover it and allow it to marinate for about an hour minimum, after which it goes into your pressure cooker. Now if you don't own a pressure cooker, of course you can cook this in a pot, but it's going to take really long. So you'll need like a slow cooker, something low and slow. Fill it with enough water to cover it, or whatever your pressure cooker recommends, and we're going to steam or boil this until it's tender. In the meantime, we're going to go into a pot with some aromatics, some onions and some peppers or pimento peppers. Allow that to soften, and then we're going to go in with some soaked split peas or dhal. In goes some pumpkin, some salt to season, and we're going to mix this. Next, I'm going to go in with enough water to cover this, and we're going to allow it to come up to a simmer and soften. Once it's soft, we're going to go ahead and blend it into a smooth paste. Once you have that nice, soft, smooth consistency, we're going to go in with our cow heel and mix that in. The cow heel is nice and tender, and it only took 6 minutes to boil. Different pressure cookers work differently. Next goes in my assortment of vegetables: sweet potato, eddos, dasheen. You can even put cassava if you want, but the cassava actually takes a little longer, so I tend to skip that. We're going to cover with enough water or stock, and then go in with some adobo all-purpose seasoning. You guys know this is my favorite seasoning to use, and this complete seasoning, both which can be found in Price Mart. Give that a mix and allow it to come up to a simmer. In the meantime, let's make some dumplings, because what's a Trini soup without some good dumplings? So to stew my flour, I went in with some salt, mix that in, and then go in with some water. We just want to add enough water to bring this together to form a firm dough. You don't want it to be too soft. Then we're going to break off small little pieces and roll it into an almond shape. Now I like doing this way for this recipe, but if you wanted to cut it into squares, you can. Next, drop it into your soup. Mix. Make sure it's evenly distributed and allow it to come up to a boil. You see how perfect it looks? It's not going to take very long because the provision is not going to take very long to cook. So once it's finished cooking and those vegetables are nice and tender and the dumplings are cooked, you see how perfectly cooked that cow heel is, nice and tender. All you have to do is taste and adjust your salt, and then you're going to dish yourself out a bowl and enjoy. Unfortunately, I don't eat beef, so my family is going to enjoy this today. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Thank you all for requesting it. I wanted to start off the year with some comforting food, so enjoy. Leave me your comments. I want to hear from you. Bye.